I read an article in a magazine, the New Yorker magazine actually, and it said that the only way that you can protect nature is if you protect land. And I was probably 17 years old, and that somehow went straight into my mind and into my heart, and it's always been there. And our strategy was help people do better through conservation. And then about 10 years ago, I realized that despite our wonderful successes of protecting millions and millions of acres, extinction rates were accelerating. Forest deforestation was accelerating. Climate change was weirder than ever, and fisheries were collapsing. And I thought, we can brag about our success, but the truth is we're failing, because the most powerful force in all societies is development. It's how does a community prosper and grow? And if you separate conservation from progress, you end up with progress destroying conservation. And so it basically resulted in a decision to change our mission from focusing on protecting nature to a mission of how do you support human well-being? How do you support people by protecting the ecosystems that allow all of us to prosper and to live? I don't accept in any way the premise that you have to choose between jobs and environment. That's like choosing between my lungs and my heart. If you have to make a choice, you will die. And so therefore, if you don't have a powerful economy, you cannot have jobs. And if you don't have a healthy environment, you cannot be alive. And so any smart, effective development strategy of any nation that wants to flourish has got to marry those two, which means that we can't close our eyes to the environmental damage that's caused when we grow or produce in a certain way. And so our challenge is how do we produce sustainably? And at the same time, we can't say you can't touch the environment, because we are creatures, we're alive. We will affect the environment. So to start with, we need to rethink development so it marries those two. I think this is one of those very rare moments, one of those extraordinary opportunities that this country faces. The peace process is a wonderful opportunity to redefine how this country grows. There will be a temptation to just open up the landscapes and do whatever has been done. And we can't allow that to happen, because what we know now is that we need a low carbon future. What we know now is that we need to protect those ecosystems so they can supply us with water and food and pollinators and clean air.